but we're so excited to have the marathon back in person all together this year in Bushnell Park. And I'm so grateful to Beth Schluger and the team at the Hartford Marathon, as well as the board members, and also so grateful to Eversource for continuing to be the primary sponsor for this event. Look, this is a really important event for the city of Hartford. It brings many thousands of people down to the downtown. It brings people from all over the state, all over the region, and all over the country, and I suspect all over the world, to run in this. Tomorrow, there will be about 7,000 participants, 7,000 runners. That means you're going to have thousands more supporters who are out there here in Bushnell Park and around the route cheering those runners on. So we're thrilled and grateful to the entire team at the Eversource Hartford Marathon for the thoughtfulness with which they've dealt with this whole pandemic. We're grateful for their commitment in bringing the marathon back this year, and grateful for their partnership. This is a massive undertaking. It requires tremendous coordination between the marathon team as well as the City of Hartford's Department of Public Works, Fire Department, and especially our Police Department, which is out there manning the road closures, helping to make sure that everybody has a safe race day. So I'm grateful to everybody here. I also wanted to make sure that we have the opportunity to share that the route is different this year. It typically goes from the starting line west through West Hartford. This year, it's going the other direction. I'm going to let both Chief Thody and Beth speak about that route in some more detail, but I do want to make sure that people know the route is different. There will be road closures. We'll have all of those road closures posted on our hartfordct.gov website. I think the marathon will have it all posted on their site as well. And we encourage folks in the area to take a minute to look at those maps and make sure that if you're affected by those road closures, that you can plan in advance and make sure that there's not too much inconvenience. But again, this is a great event. It's a great day for the city of Hartford, for our region, for our state, and we're so proud and grateful to everybody who helps make the Eversource Hartford Marathon happen every year. And again, thrilled that after the year and a half that we've had, that we're going to be welcoming many thousands of people back to downtown Hartford to run this great race. Thanks so much. With that, I think I'm going to turn it over first to Beth Schluger, who runs this race, meaning she makes it all happen, and then over to Chief Thody. Beth.
Thanks, Mayor, and good morning, everyone. The Mayor said it best. We are thrilled to be back live in person running this event. It is optional for people to also run it virtually if they don't want to come run it in person. We've got lots of protocols in place. We've had careful planning with a group of is our health advisory committee made up of medical professionals, infectious disease experts, public health officials, all planning for many months to make sure that this is being done safely and comfortably for both participants, volunteers, and spectators. All of that goes into how much planning goes into this, even beyond. And we are so grateful to the departments of the city of Hartford, the departments of the town of East Hartford and the town of South Windsor, which all come together in a regional effort to make this seamless and flawless as we do every year. Eversource makes it possible for us to do this event. It raises a tremendous amount of economic impact dollars for the community. In 19, it was $14.1 million that impacted the community, and from spending, and over $500,000 was raised for charity, even last year during the virtual event. So we're just pleased that this is all so good for the community. As far as the route itself this year, we generally, and have for many years, taken the half marathon and gone west into West Hartford with it. The marathon, which has done for 28 years, goes east into East Hartford, over into South Windsor, and comes back. This year, the half marathon will join the marathon and go east immediately. There will not be an impact on West Hartford or the west end of Hartford. There will be certainly road closures, lots of road closures, all through this downtown area and in the south side of Hartford for the immediate time up until about 9:30 in the morning. The rest of the downtown will be impacted until about 2:30 in the afternoon. So the roads are closed. We've got lots of cowbells for everyone. Come get your cowbell and come out and cheer on the runners. And I'm happy to answer any questions about the road closures, and I'll turn it back.
Yeah, why don't we do Chief Cody and then a question?
Thanks. Good morning, everybody. So the Hartford Police Department and the city is glad to welcome the marathon back in person. We're expecting large numbers, 7,000 runners, as you heard, and probably another couple thousand spectators. So our focus really is on safety, security, and access as we go through the marathon. Obviously, the safety and security of all the attendees and the runners. We have about 145 traffic posts that will be staffing, with about 225 plus officers just from the Hartford Police Department, in addition to those from East Hartford, South Windsor, the Connecticut State Police, the National Guard. Our partners from NYPD are down here to help us again this year. So our focus is going to be on keeping the runners safe, keeping the folks that are here safe, and providing access to the areas of the city, especially the hospitals. That is an area where the public can help. It is posted on our website, the Hartford Police website, the city website, the marathon website. It's been pushed out on social media and to most of the all of the local media outlets. We encourage you to take a look at them. This year, as was said, downtown will be impacted with road closures up until about 2 or 3 o'clock sometimes. Our Sheldon Charter Oak neighborhoods will probably be impacted somewhere until around 9 or 10 o'clock, and then North Meadows the same thing. So we encourage people to take a look at that. Again, our officers are out there to direct folks so we can get people in and out of their homes, we can get people to the hospitals, we can get people to events. But please make note of where those road closures are going to be, where the easiest ways are to get. There's posts about how to get into the hospitals, the quickest and easiest ways to get to both hospitals, the quickest and easiest ways to get down here to enjoy the event. That stuff is all online. We encourage you to take a look at that, and we're looking forward to a very safe and enjoyable event. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chief. A few other quick thanks that I want to give. First of all, we're joined this morning by Jonathan Ferrigno from Eversource, and I want to say thanks to Jonathan and thanks to the entire Eversource team. Again, they are the name sponsor of the Eversource Hartford Marathon and hugely involved in every aspect of it, and we're really grateful for their support to make that happen. So I want to say thank you to them. Over here, out of camera shot, we've got a whole bunch of members of our Hartford Youth Service Corps who are also helping out, and really this team rocks. They do so many things around the city, including now operating the carousel just behind us. So I want to give a shout out, a big thanks to our Hartford Youth Service Corps. And I also just want to say that this year, Beth, correct me if I'm wrong, but this year more of the marathon route is running along the riverfront, which is a chance to showcase the great riverfront parks that we have, both on the Hartford side and the East Hartford side. But it also means that the Riverfront Recapture Team has been a critical partner in planning and will be a critical partner in running make sure the race goes smoothly tomorrow. So very grateful to the Riverfront Recapture Team as well. So tomorrow should be a great day. It's perfect running weather. Should be a nice early fall day. And we're thrilled to welcome the thousands of people who are going to be in here to run the 28th running of the Eversource Hartford Marathon. Happy to take any questions.
Is this still the city's largest event?
I don't think so. No. I mean, the question is the city's largest event. If you think about the XL Center, which can hold, 14,000, 15,000 people, the Xfinity Center, which can hold up to 30,000 people, and then we have many nights when you've got Yard Goats playing at the same time as Hartford Athletic, at the same time as a concert at Xfinity. So in terms of numbers, I don't think it's anywhere near the largest event, but in terms of coordination and the complexity of the operation and the number of road closures that are required and the teamwork that it takes to get it done and get it done right, it is certainly one of the bigger events of the year.
Hey Chief, you said that you had 225 officers, is that what you said?
Yes.
And then can you also just maybe tell the community about maybe, it's kind of cliche, but pack their patience tomorrow? Is that something that you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we've staffed not just the main route, but off of the main route, we've staffed everywhere where we can help people access the city, right? We don't want to shut the entire city down. But while this isn't the largest event, as the mayor said, it is pretty spread out. It's probably the most road closures that we do, with the exception maybe of some of the parades at one time. So we do ask for people's patience. Again, the best way is to prepare. If you know what roads are closed, the city, especially this year, where events are not going west, there's north to south access from the city. So if you know what roads are closed, you can easily access the city this year without a problem. But we encourage people to go look at where those road closures are.
Mayor, are you hoping that this brings an economic boost to the city?
Yeah, absolutely. The question is about the economic impact of the event. It's a significant economic impact every year. Again, you've got the many thousands of people who are down here to run the race, the thousands of supporters who are here. You also got a lot of folks who are coming in from out of town. It means they're staying in either city or area hotels in advance of the race. You got folks who are carbo loading the night before and going out to some of our great restaurants. And needless to say, as we still deal with the too much empty office space through this pandemic, it's great to see this many people coming down, and it matters all the more. Any more questions? All right, thanks everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.